talk about the anatomy of a homemade hardtop boat. When you decide to build a boat like this, you want to pick a good hull. I got a late 70s Beechcraft. It's only 19 feet, but look at all the room inside this boat. And because the engine has been removed and relocated, there is so much room in here to fish and to move around. So much usable space. You can walk right up to the front and lean against the rail and peer out the window. Whereas when I got the boat, walk right up here and the windshield frame hits you right in the chest. So, a good frame, lots of planning, and you've got yourself a hardtop boat that could cost $60,000 if you went to go buy one. Now the cool part about this boat is that I am restoring it now. I've got all the screws out and I'm going to restore the metal. And the cooler part about it is that I built this new 12 years ago. And so now I'm restoring it, and no one ever notices the LED light that's been up there for years, which I can plug in. It only takes like 15 watts to run that thing. Works great off a 12-volt inverter when you're on the water. So anyways, I'm just gonna take a little video. We're gonna refurbish the metal. We're gonna get in here in this crack. I've already made some prep. We're gonna grind this out so the crack is exposed in a valley, and then it's gonna get welded. So that's the update for now. Well, what's my tool of choice, you may ask? Well, this is going to be a precision job where I've got to get in there, get rid of the corrosion, prep it for paint, and I don't want to mess up anything else. So we're going to go with the Dremel. I already wasted one whole wire wheel, but I've got the cone wire wheel, disc wire wheels. I'm not going to use the sandpaper wheels. I've got some more discs here, and I'm going to use this bit here, carving bit, to carve out my crack so I could prep for welding. And of course, wire brushes, scrapers, and every other tool under the sun. But I'm thinking the Dremel is going to be mostly, and probably some of these. As you can see, it's going to be a lot of not very much fun. So we'll keep moving. So who knows a good corrosion treatment for aluminum? Does anybody have share any secrets or tips for this? Because all right, I wire brushed this whole thing, and then I went back and I wire brushed it again, and I'm still seeing a lot of white. I don't want to go hazmat chemicals or anything like that, but if anybody has any tricks, I scrubbed this until I was sweating, and yeah, maybe you could say, why don't I just lower the temperature and keep working? But I'm getting tired. But this is the progress so far. I vacuumed everything up in terms of all my flakes and crumbs and hazardous paint, dust, and things as much as I could. And I missed some spots, but I'm gonna go back over those. But look at all this white chalky, aluminum and salt. It's just gonna disintegrate if I don't do something about it. So that's why I'm in here. So next step, just one step at a time, right? I've got to take off my wipers, take off the outside arm, take the motors off, which have been so reliable. Over a decade of just summer use. No, they didn't pay me. Yeah, there's a lot of corrosion still hidden behind these. And I'd like this hardtop to last another 10 years. So all this stuff is going to come off so I can get this top windshield rail frame. And I might even have to take off my lucky spoon, which it's not really my lucky spoon. I might have caught a 50-pounder on it, but this is from my old friend Doc in Alaska. It's Lure Jensen Manistee. And they catch fish just fine, just like that. It's like my emergency lure. In case all else fails when I happen to be in the ocean. So anyways, this is the progress so far. Like I said, windshield wipers and motors off, and this out of the way. And then I'm gonna keep scrubbing, and I'm gonna use some tips from my viewers on how to abate this aluminum corrosion. Thank you very much.